We're not dead yet.
Yay, just like the movie, we come creeping in out of the back of your head, making you wish you forgot about... No, not that.
What are we implying here again?
The fact that Sega, having been bribed by Nexon to remember other things than Sonic, has suddenly immediately turned around and said, oh, that's right, we have one of the most prolific rail shooter titles in history.
So, ladies and gentlemen, to commemorate the great news, we'll be doing a look at of the House of the Dead 2 and 3 collection for the Nintendo Wii. Pretty much goes without saying, it's literally the House of the Dead 2 and 3 you can play on the Wii with pointer controls.
Nice.
Yay!
And this is going to be an interesting affair because I love the first House of the Dead. Like, I have fond memories of playing the arcade version with my friend, like, years ago. We would always get so close to beating the game, but then the Devil Day Magician would always change that up. That guy right there.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah.
The pain of every House of the Dead player's existence.
But yeah,
But now-
that's the thing. It's like, I have a lot of experience with the first game. I've never touched 2 or 3, though, so this will be blind for me.
Which is, I mean, honestly, it's funny because with my own personal experience with House of the Dead, it was primarily with 2. And it's really no different with the Wii version, considering, like, when I learned of its existence, I was like, so...
Yeah, I want to give it a shot, yeah. And I mainly have seen the first one in arcades and stuff, and that's about my experience with it. I've honestly played Typing of the Dead more often. Time Crisis was the game I usually played, and when it came to like rail shooters. What would you buy?
I just remember this is a game.
Okay. No.
Like, what are your thoughts on just in general the genre of on-rail shootings?
I like them. They're fun.
Do you have any particular favorites?
That would be... There was one that I played with Matt whenever he was here at my arcade back in Richardson. It was the Alien franchise.
Ah.
So yeah, they did a rail shooter.
Oh.
Or Area 51.
So the main gist of the House of the Dead franchise, as far as I'm aware, is that there's this mad lad named Dr. Kurian that pretty much went insane and made this sort of virus that has turned everyone into zombies. Stop us if you heard that one before.
Also, so judging from this, so 3 is what first became Typing of the Dead.
No, it was 2. It was 2.
Oh, that was...
3 did get its own typing variation, but I think that was Japan only.
Oh.
Well, so I guess, yeah, with that said, I mean, I find this neat Goldman.
Oh yeah, Goldman here is pretty much this game's Albert Wesker, with even hammier voice acting.
I'm ready.
So yeah, the Wii version, as mentioned before, lets you play House of the Dead 2 and House of the Dead 3. Again, I've had a lot more experience with 2, so why don't we start off with that?
Are we actually gonna try and beat this entire game?
No, I don't think so.
Oh god, no. This game is pretty simple to understand, but it's very difficult to master.
The House of the Dead.
Oh, definitely. Like, I can vouch on that. Like, even going back to the first game, like, the first game, if you're dedicated enough, isn't particularly long, but it does not hold back.
It
Yeah,
really
fair.
does not. And, I mean, that's why I called upon Logan here to be my, not G for this game.
Oh, I gotta press A.
Hold your fire. Hold your fire. We'll get to it in a moment.
G over there.
Okay. I mean, G. Okay. Oh no, the demon. I forgot that's what the. Oh yeah, the dubbing.
Oh yeah, no, the dub is notorious.
Oh,
For all
yeah.
the right reasons.
What the heck is Stitch on helium?
And
Go, Gary.
fight time.
Here we go. Oh, boy.
I gotta reload. Okay.
So yeah, the main gist of the game, shoot down the zombies, preferably in the heads. If you need to refuel your ammo, aim your Wii remote to the side and then aim it right back.
I love a good rail shooter.
And
Yeah.
and for those wondering, that's why there's a bit of odd vertical letterboxings to give room for that reload.
Yep.
Yep.
Also, for those wondering what we're doing, how we're playing this, I'm currently playing this game through, obviously we're using Dolphin, because that's, I mean, parsec and whatnot.
Yeah.
I'm AG. So, basically I'm using my DualShock 4 controller along with DS4 Windows to try to emulate the pointer, and, through parsec I'm allowing Logan to use my mouse.
Yep. And that's how I can. So if you notice that I'm able to aim things a little swifter than James's, it's because I have direct control via the mouse, and he has to kind of, Ocarina time it.
I have to pretend!
There you go.
Yay!
All right, dude.
Don't we all?
Well, he got slashed already, so.
Aww.
My god.
He dead.
Okay, so
Well, I gotta admit, I think that was the player 2 that said that, and he definitely gives more of an effort to say it than James does. That's my character.
Yeah.
yeah, okay, yeah. I'll be honest. I'm not like, in terms of like, I've been trying to learn the lore of Resident Evil and stuff. Is there much to do about the lore of like House of the Dead? Like,
Not a whole lot.
There is a bit of lore, not to the same degree as Resident Evil, but it tried something.
Yeah.
But it's about as hokey. But it's about as hokey as your typical B-rated movie.
okay, so then,
Ah!
nice. So now, are there any
we just found
are there
G.
any distinctions between the Wii version and the arcade classic? Like in terms of like, do we actually have to deal with like limited continues and lives and all that?
Unfortunately, we do have limited continues in this game, but otherwise, if you're playing the arcade mode, it's more or less the same as it was back in the arcades, naturally speaking.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and I noticed that. Okay, and those weird like lamps are our hit points.
Yes, we have those lamps are our lives, and if we lose them, we gotta spend to continue.
Okay.
We gotta put in another quarter.
Yeah.
Now, for what it's worth,
Well, the arcades that I go to now, it's all free play, so you don't have to put in tokens or anything.
Yeah. Oh boy.
ouch,
Oh.
it
Oh,
got
she's
her.
gone.
Yeah, she dead.
If we did save her, she would have given us an extra life.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's the thing that is really interesting about the House of the Dead. Like, there'll be instances where you have to, like, save civilians that are attacked. If you do keep them intact, they will give you extra goodies.
Uh-oh, big boy.
He has no head.
The weak point.
Also, I love how we learned about how to beat these bosses through the Necronomicon.
Yeah.
Would I assume that's what it is?
I assume so.
Okay, it's not the Necronomicon, but it's just a diary that I think belonged to either G or the other protagonist of the first game.
Although I do appreciate them actually, like, highlighting what the weak point is, because I do know that, like, going back to the whole notion of these bosses don't hold back, that's especially true with the bosses. Like, if you're not on your toes, these guys can slaughter you.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
you
they
gotta
can.
be very quick to get that dang squeaky demon.
And God forbid you're playing by yourself, because you only have yourself to rely on.
I'm okay to continue.
Yeah. Oh well, c'est la vie. Comes with the territory.
So how is this looking so far, Hype?
On my end, it's going pretty smooth. Like, honestly,
Well,
about
I mean,
as
like-
smoothly
Oh, is it, that is good for stability, but I guess I was curious, like, about, like, how does this look compared to your experiences with House of the Dead 1?
It doesn't really look that much different. Like, honestly, like, I'm gonna make a guesstimation and guess that, like, from a gameplay standpoint, not too much changes going from one to the other two games.
Oh.
Not really. It's more or less the same experience, just with higher fidelity graphics.
Then, yeah, like, this basically looks about on par.
He moves faster than
Ow.
a mosquito on heat.
Nice.
And
we got
down
it.
There you
he
go.
dies just as easily as Mosquito.
Bye-bye.
If we had to use if we run out of continues, are we able to, like, how does this game simulate the old quarter munchin?
What the hell's going on in this city?
I do believe if you do run out of continues, I think that is an automatic game over. Though I want to say the game's original mode will cover you on that. Again, don't quote me on that. Future me can give you the details in just a bit.
I can look it up here.
Yeah.
And
We're catching on you, Gary. Please keep your hands off my chest.
I guess when we get to the next bit here, I'm actually curious. So did they confirm if House of the Dead 1, is it going to just be a full HD revitalization of the first game?
They're very much doing with House of the Dead as they already did with Panzer Dragoon, because yes, it is the same developer.
Oh.
Which surprised me because they also confirmed they're still developing the remake of the sequel to Panzer Dragoon.
The second one. Yeah.
Oh boy.
And I'm like, how are they going to manage both those projects at the same time?
I get the feeling that they pretty much took their team and, like, split in half. Like, one half's working on House of the Dead and the other's working on the Dragoon sequel.
No problem.
No problem, bub.
And it does make me wonder if they're going to try and do Orta.
Orta I could definitely see them doing, considering it's more or less the same arcade experience. Don't shoot the cat, you monster. But truth be told, I'd be curious to see if they'd ever try to attempt a Saga.
Oh yeah, these guys, these flippy guys.
Yeah, they're back.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Hype, all these enemies we've been seeing are like returning enemies from the original.
For the most part, yeah. Like, I don't notice anything, like, too different so far.
Owls!
Why
Aww.
the owl suddenly turned evil?
Because owls are evil. Their wisdom tends to kill the mind. I've been playing a lot.
Oh,
Whoops, what the fuck?
Oh, that guy.
Quick,
want that
shoot the
chicken.
gem! Damn it.
Out
We're
and
not
then
gonna-
owls.
Note, we are playing this live.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, hi, Clyde.
Well, I hope we are.
Yeah, but just in general, like, it really does excite me seeing them actually remake House of the Dead. Like, not just because I really do like the first game, but also just, again, between this, Streets of Rage, that Alex Kidd game that's coming out soon, like, I definitely...
To shoot it to remind us of it.
Yeah, but it's like, between what they announced and what we're currently getting and what we're gonna get soon, like, I do love that Sega is giving a lot more love to its more older franchises, and I'm hoping that leads to us, like, getting some more, like, revivals like that. Like, I'd love to see the likes of, like, say, maybe Rice Star come back, or, like, do you guys have
Oh,
I'm so
why?
sorry! That was my fault!
I went rapid fire on that guy too. Okay. Whoops. Oh no, it's a big voodoo dude.
Let's go,
any...
Gary.
We gotta
Voodoo
take care of
Mama.
the voodoo.
The
Oh,
voodoo
jeez,
guy.
man,
He's the man.
Okay, I'll admit that. That's good. That's definitely an impressive move for its time. Literally just have them crawling through the carpet like that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the detail of them like underneath the thing. So Pi, did you play any sort of rail shooters in the old arcade days?
There was Area 51. There was a sequel that it had. I played the
It's hell to
Alien
me.
franchise. They had a rail shooter. There was the Terminator one.
Oh yeah, classic Terminator 2 and
Yes,
stuff.
Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Absolutely.
There was a Jurassic
so
Park
good.
one.
Oh,
I-
Let's just say I played a
see it
lot
there.
of rail shooters. Lot of
I
No
remember
worries.
there was a. I remember loving this other one where it was based on Alien and like it looked like the giant like alien flamethrower gun and stuff in the arcade cabinets.
Oh, I'm already dead.
Oh, can you insert coins? Is there a button to insert
Am I?
coins?
Doesn't
Press
look
all the
like I
buttons.
Come on, hurry this. Hurry on.
Ah!
can. Yeah, no, that's all my credits. That's it.
Oh,
Okay,
damn.
well for the sake of this look at, I'm gonna go as far as I can.
Man, I told you should have won by the change machine and put that extra $1 in.
Ow!
Oh!
The fatty drop kicked me.
Fucking donkey kick to game overhood.
Just ran.
That's gotta be the best way to go out.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh, I was so close to a boss too.
Oh,
You know, increased life to 4.
well, thanks, game.
Now you tell us.
Yeah.
But okay.
You know what? That's at least a good segue for us to try out 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this
Yeah.
is the one. Now this one I have zero experience with. And then so was the fourth one that kind of HD-ish one that came out like the late 2010s or so.
Yes, for the PS3 and whatnot.
Yeah.
More or less. So House of
Okay.
the Dead 3, from what I immediately remember, takes place in 2019, if you can believe that.
Da-da.
And
The far
world's-
off year.
The
Oh,
world
yes.
is in ruin. The world is in ruin because the zombie pandemic, and in the process, so we play as Okay, so for this game, I play as the daughter of the first game's protagonist, and you will be playing as G, who's gotten a lot older since those years.
20 years after the tragedy of 2 and running.
Running away.
Oh no!
no.
Crap, he's dead.
I love that. He just goes, eats him like, damn.
Oh geez.
But yeah.
Sorry about that.
Well,
Nice
I'll say
animations
the HUD
and bullet
definitely looks
count.
interesting.
Yeah. We got shotguns.
Oh god,
yeah.
these zombies are naked.
Oh,
Okay, so it looks like
So-
for now I'm playing as Rogan. You're playing as my subordinate. I forget who his name is.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. When we
Okay,
get
Thomas
past this,
Rogan. That's
Thomas
that's
Rogan.
me. Yeah, he was the protagonist of the first game.
I'm
Dan
down.
Taylor's new, and likely fish food.
And I'm
Yeah.
sure. And I'm sure. Like when we move on to the next chapter and stuff, and leave this place, we'll swap to what's her face.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
So I will. From what I remember of this game, it looks like it takes itself a little more seriously than the past two games. Not that that's saying much, considering what franchise we're playing.
We
Yeah.
can't let everyone's death be in vain.
but I mean, they have a better dubbing cast, and
there you go.
The better dubbing cast, comparatively speaking.
Yeah.
But other than that, genuinely looks like they definitely upped the details. I do not recall ever seeing House of the Dead 3 in arcades. I don't know.
Me neither. I think it was with this. With this game was my first and probably my only exposure to this game. And then came House of the Dead 4 that just came out of nowhere. They kind of came out of nowhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Oh boy.
Jesus
And which
Christ.
which I would have loved to have played more of if, it wasn't a rail shooter on the PS3.
Yeah.
And if Sony wasn't being really pissy towards any console that came after the PS4 or 5, I mean.
Yeah, especially nowadays.
So I guess we could talk a little bit about this thing moving forward. Is that what we're also doing here is also a test of things to come. Was that since we are, and it's been already recorded, and I don't, it'll probably go up after this. Since we've begun recording, actually no, we did. No, it is coming out. It did come out by now. Since we are planning on doing the whole Resident Evil series, we are still wanting to tackle the.
Oh dear.
Ouch! We got slobber knockered.
But yeah, we are planning on doing like the rest of the Resident Evil series, and we're doing this as a way of testing out if we're able to do Operation Raccoon City.
Not Operation Raccoon City, Umbrella Chronicles.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I don't know why I get those two mixed up.
Daniel, I'll never give up, no matter what the doctors say.
Oh yeah, that's Dr. Curian, by the way, the mastermind behind this whole mess.
Oh.
They try to sympathize him for the sake of this game by giving him a son who needs to be cured.
And that's why he was researching all this, and kind of like Osborn and Spider-Man, while trying to research a cure, ended up making a horrible virus instead.
Yay!
Pretty much.
So meanwhile, there's our two guys.
Yep.
Well, one of them has boobs, so.
You ready, Lisa?
Okay, guy, dudes. They're both dudes, Lisa and G.
Also, oh my god, a thought just occurred to me. When I was playing as Logan earlier, I looked at him. I swear to God, he looks like. Oh, we actually have a choice of where to go.
I say we go. Oh, okay.
Okay, let's run. Anyway, continue. You said while you were looking at Rogan and G.
With Rogan anyway. In this game, he looks an awful lot like a prototype Chuck Green.
Huh.
We're literally playing as the prototype to his daughter in Dead Rising 3.
Aww.
Damn.
But yeah, I guess one thing
I hate when they do that. When they smooth the screen and he's already in the middle of an attack.
But yeah, no, like this is how far the zombie apocalypse has already gone. Like we're literally in a freaking ruined city.
Yeah. Jeez.
And you said this was 2018. You said.
2019.
Oh.
I will definitely say, in hindsight, they were a year off.
Yeah, a year off.
I did want to go back to a topic I brought about earlier. I was mentioning how I really hope that Sega continues this trend of remembering that they made other games. What would you say, you guys? I think if I had to pick three, I would like to see be resurrected soon. It'd be Ristar, Comic Zone, and Golden Axe. Do you guys have any particular franchises you'd like them to resurrect?
Ristar, Astal, and...
Talking about Sega?
I'd have to get back to you on that third one.
If anything, I just want a continuation of Rhythm Detective or Rhythm Thief.
Oh yeah, Rhythm Thief. I would totally be down with that.
That was really solid. Maybe bring back Samba de Amigo.
Ooh yes.
That'd be nice.
Samba, DJ.
Because I feel like
oh god, Eddie, you certainly seen better days.
Skullbat.
His club has skulls on it.
Nice.
Okay, aim for the head. Got it.
I mean, that is pretty much one trademark of House of the Dead. All the bosses have very fucking pretentious names.
Yeah.
I would like to see Knights to get a resurgence, since I'm part of this too.
I feel. I was about to ask you, and honestly, I feel like. Not for nothing, I feel like Balan probably will reignite an interest in Knights. Probably not the method that it intended to, but hey, it's something.
I hadn't seen anything about Balan Wonderland. I hadn't seen its whole fandom and such, besides what Jordy's been posting. That's about it.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if we're to reach a silver lining, this could end up being a very much the exact same scenario as what happened with Mighty Number 9 leading up to Mega Man 11.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, basically showed that there is, basically showed that there's still, it was rough, but yeah, basically, even if it's a failure, show that there is. Oh, we want that. Nice. Basically,
shoot the first stage. Shoot the first stage. Oh, it's already been shot.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, basically, the fact that the game is released and bought, and subsequently everyone realizes that it was a little disappointing. It can still show that the market has that there's a niche to fill, and an interest to bring it back.
Yeah. Reload.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I get used to that when playing these games.
Oh, I love it when they say reload.
I just love how doofy he is when he's running.
Oh, nice. He's down.
And thus death has died.
He's still moving.
Oh. Well then how do you, I mean, granted, yeah, how do you kill the dead?
Ooh, nice.
By making sure they're double dead.
Oh, okay, I guess we just assume they're walking way too cool.
I heard that!
They're walking way
Rank
too
B.
cool for that door to be as work. Oh. Eh?
Oh, hi, Clyde.
Oh, there it goes.
Maybe we could've got a, I guess we missed out on a bonus.
Come here, you big baby.
Shaken up.
Oh, hello.
Oh, now we can
Oh.
choose where we want to go next.
I want to go to the East Wing.
East Wing, yeah. Or
Oops.
that.
We're going to the deep. We're going to the Debbie
The
Institute.
DBR Institute.
I guess we're not allowed in the East Wing.
I
It's
thought it
forbidden.
was the West Wing. West Wing.
I thought you said the West Wing.
That's the West
I
Wing,
love-
Patrick.
I love the idea. Sorry, it's stupid, but I love the idea of like Patrick now being the one who finds the enchanted rose and the beast fighting, saying, "I told you the West Wing was forbidden." I thought you said the West. I don't know why that fits anyway. So
And now
back
I'm just
to-
imagining.
what's his face?
Now I'm just imagining the bit where Belle's tending to his wound after he fights off the wolves, and they have that argument. It's like, well, you shouldn't have gone into the West Wing. Well, you shouldn't have said West.
Real quick, the Korean Mansion case they're talking about. That's the first game,
Yep, that's the first game. Again, the game that is getting remade.
so I'm looking forward to it. All right, and we got more of those. Not those things again.
Yeah, again, some things just never die.
So I get okay. So how about this? Let's talk about before we inevitably die. Let's talk about liquors. Let's talk
Actually,
about.
yeah, they do kind of look like not liquors.
Let's talk about like what would we want like in terms of like either like neat quality of life improvements or things from this remake that's coming out.
I mean, honestly, I'm not sure what you could really do. Whoa!
Oh boy.
Charging ass.
Loadies!
I mean, I guess one thing they could do, like I figured the first order of business is there's likely going to have it so that the Joy-Con gyroscope will work with aiming your gun or whatever.
Probably.
Yeah.
Other than that, I would say unlimited continues. Where do you start?
Yeah, I feel like that would go without saying. Honestly, I can't think of like any particularly glaring things I would fix with the first House of the Dead. Like, I guess the only thing that would come to mind is maybe have a more generous
Oh,
difficulty
you're up. You have
curve.
to rescue them. I noticed that. Go ahead.
So basically, I saved you.
Oh, that's what was happening there. Huh. Interesting. So, I guess that explains. I mean, yeah, we are in an abandoned complex. We wouldn't be finding people here. That explains now what's happening. Sorry. Continue.
Guile! Oh my god!
Oh boy.
I didn't know you guys were triplets.
Our cousins.
And the hunter's band.
And just imagine, God, I know it's not the right character that said, but just him chucking the TV at you, it's like, you changed the channel!
But yeah, I guess were there anything for someone who played House of the Dead as much as you did, or at least as frequently?
I would say if there's anything that could really improve upon, or quality of life improvements, I guess, well, maybe have a new game plus sort of thing where you could change how the game is like maybe one playthrough you could have it be normal, whereas in the next playthrough everything will be Christmas themed or Halloween themed.
That now you remind me of freaking Carnival. But okay,
Just
I guess
the magician dressed up as Santa Claus.
I guess okay. Here are a couple that I could think of. One would be first off, I would like if it was like I forget if this is how freaking Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection did it, but have a now I gotta save you.
Oh, now you gotta save me.
And don't shoot her by accident.
Yep. I guess I would have it where I would like first of all make a stage select. That way, say if you wanted to check out what one of the other branching paths was like, you could
Well,
like
the first
instantly
game
jump
didn't
to
have
that-
the first game
Oh,
didn't
didn't
have
have
branching paths.
Oh, not okay. Never mind. Instead, introduce branching paths. No, number 2.
I mean, actually, yeah, for House of the Dead 1, you could, totally do that. Like, have branching pathways that lead to stuff that's never been shown before in the original.
Right. I
That'd be
would
cool.
also have
Make new, heck, maybe make new stages.
new stages. Honestly, it would be neat if they approached it the same way Resident Evil 1's remake was done.
Resident Evil 1 remake, I'd also say
Terrible.
that table matters much.
But yeah, no, okay. But in all
even
seriousness, Yeah, just definitely having, like you said, like having continues. So like, say if you died on stage 5, you could just redo stage 5 and not have to do the whole game again.
Right.
Yeah. Well, like
But,
I
yeah,
said,
no,
like
but gameplay-wise, I just can't think of anything that would like too much big, because the game, it's like the game's overall foundation was fine.
Oh no, it's,
just
a solid
the,
rail shooter.
the difficulty that needed work.
yeah, it's like again, the only thing I would say that would need changing is like some more like modern quality of life stuff, like handle like a better continue system or just no lives.
The fuck?
Oh, a sloth.
It's the fool!
What a fool. But
That
anyway,
is
like
a creepy looking sloth.
Oh,
Shoot its
shoot
hands.
him in the hand! Shoot him in the hand!
Shoot the hand!
there you go. But yeah, like I said, just unlimited lives. You can introduce branching paths if you want, and like I mentioned again, have a more generous difficulty curve so we don't have to deal with like the obnoxiousness of like how
Now shoot him with the foot!
yeah.
Get rid of his Achilles heel!
Hey.
Come on.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, he's still back.
I thought sloths were supposed to be slow.
Not this one!
Unless they swim.
This is why I've always said that.
Does this look like swimming to you?
No.
He's swimming in the air! He's swimming on the walls! Oh, damn it, I'm done.
Damn it.
I gotta try and
James
take him
is
down.
out.
Ah, memories.
But yeah, basically, this is why I've always said this.
Oops.
This is why I've always said that sloths would be far less accepted as cute animals if they could move this fast.
Yeah, very true.
I'm dead.
Oh,
Ow.
Damn it.
Well.
It was
Another
the
drop
same
kick
way.
from a fatty.
well, that's not a drop cat. He just slashed you, even though it looks like he didn't reach far enough to slash you.
Yeah, and I guess I could have like hit his ground and that would have done. But yeah, well, we made a pretty decent enough attempt. Look at that.
I mean, we made some progress, if nothing else.
Yeah.
Actually, wow, we actually went a lot farther than I thought. Yeah, look at that. But I'm assuming once again, since we
Ouch.
are not on original mode, we do have to start again. Ah, well.
Yeah,
but this was fun.
unfortunately. Yeah, and I mean, we can check up on it later, because truth be told,
Sab.
maybe in the future, after all, even after like the remake's all said and done, I wouldn't mind giving this another shot.
Yeah,
I'd not
I mean,
against
I do still want to find some way to do Typing of the Dead.
Oh, absolutely! Like that in itself is legendary. But
It's a
that's
silly
it, ladies and gentlemen. That'll do it for our look at on the House of the Dead 2 and 3 Return.
Returns.
And we'll see you all next time when the remake happens.
Yeah.
Better prepare yourself, hype.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, I think that music, I don't know if you cut it off already, but that little music cue sums it up for me.
Till next time, guys.